ADA, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy after we get this down move, and this is what we get. And we mentioned if with the breakout of the previous low top, we have to start to manage. Okay, as you can see, the price broke the previous top, and we get a correction, and the price drop. Now, want to see what's the next and how deep it can go, whether we should look for buy or sell. Mostly when we see this kind of the sharp move with the correction, we can expect for continuation. Okay, how deep it can go with the breakout of 1.52, which is almost there. We're expecting still we can expect a drop to 1.47. We don't want to see the breakout of 1.47 because after that mostly we can expect the price to retest the previous low because we're looking for the percentage of this move. That means if he wants to look for continuation as an up move, we don't want to price break 1.47. Okay, now we move to higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on daily chart. The only thing is based on daily chart we are within this move, but that means still we expecting to get the bigger correction. And based on 1 hour chart, mostly lower time frame, we will be more interested to look for buy. But how we can look for trade? If I move to forward chart, first of all, we have been looking for this one as a flat since most of the charts they had this move. After we get this down move, all right. As I explained based on 1 hour chart, since we have this sharp move correction, technically we can expect low. We can look for continuation, all right. But can this one turn similar to what we have here? Okay, that's why if we want to look for trade within this move, we need to look for trade setup. But how we can look for trade? Okay, based on forward chart, the only thing is we have this one, sharp move correction. As I mentioned, any trade for buy, this is what we're looking for. In this case, we move to 1 hour chart, and the only way to look for trade, we get the sharp move flag, we take it a trade. Okay, having entry above this also can be an option 1.65. But we should know having entry above this one, what we want the price sharply break and continue. How about if this one turns to correction in relative to each other for deeper move? Okay, that's why if anyone wants to have entry above here, in case the price sharply continue, and they should know that we want the price sharply break and continue. If the price take, we see there is no movement, we should have at least within 1 or 2 hours we take all the trade. Okay, the best thing is we get the trade within this move for continuation. How we can look for trade? We need to see the sharp move like either based on 1 hour or 15-minute chart. How about if I move to 15-minute chart? We don't have any trade setup. That's why I mentioned made this one turn to a corrective move similar to what we have here for flat. Okay. Anyway, as I mentioned, technically, when we have this kind of the move, we can expect for continuation. But the only thing is, how about if this one similar to what we gave here? That means we get the correction similar to what we have here for one more drop. The prices start to drop similar to what I draw here. That's why right now we cannot look for buy. If we want to look for buy, we should wait for the trade setup. We take the trade. And even if we get any trade setup, we want to see the breakout of 1.65. That's why I mentioned having entry above 1.65 in case the price sharply continues is not a really good idea. It's really risky. The best thing is we wait for the trade setup within this range, and with the breakout of 1.65, we start to manage. And what we want to see the continuation as a sharp move, not the corrective move. Anyway, we don't have any trade set up right now, and whoever get the trade from here, if they keep the trade, they should start to manage it. And right now we're looking at this one as a sharp move, and we're looking for this. If we get any trade set up, we take the trade. But if the price continues a corrective move, we need to know either this one tend to be a flat for price to give us one more drop, because right now based on indicators we don't have any information. How about if I move to 15-minute? We don't see any reversal. Okay, that's why if we want to look for trade, we should get the trade set up. Simply we cannot look for buy. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.